Hello and welcome to GB 519 Measurement and Decision Making. We are now in Unit 4 where we will be covering reporting and analyzing accounts receivable and long-term assets. So after you complete this unit, you should be able to now compute a target cost when the market determines the product price. Additionally, you should also be able to compute the target selling price using a cost plus pricing model. You should also be able to use time and material pricing to determine the cost of those services provided. You will also know how to determine a transfer price using the negotiated or cost-based or market-based approaches. And that is all of your learning unit outcomes for Unit 4. Hello and welcome to GB 519 Measurement and Decision Making, our Unit 4, where we are going to look at the process for establishing the price of goods and services, right? Because we know that selling price affects many different factors. And over an extended period of time, any organization or business has to establish product or service prices that covers costs, both fixed and variable, and also can earn the organization a reasonable profit. So in the previous video, you should have seen our overview and outcomes. And then as we go through Unit 4, we will go over all of the aspects that you'll have to cover in this unit. So first and foremost, we are looking at Chapter 24 as our reading for pricing, and make sure that you also see the pricing of the Zappos.com video in our Wiley Plus. Then we have our Unit 4 discussion, so make sure you look at that. Once you click on this link, you will get to have an option. You only need to do one of the two options, so you can either do the critical thinking ethics case or the critical thinking case where you are considering your costs and benefits. Then if we go back into our Unit 4, you will see additional learning activities that you will take part in within your Wiley Plus. Then additionally here we have our Unit 4 assignment, which is our case project part 2, and you will also see in our Unit 4 seminar, we'll go over this in a bit more detail. And then you also have in our Google Sites, you will see information about the case there as well. Then we have the seminar. This is actually an optional seminar for this week because next unit in Unit 5 is the required seminar. So it is optional. And you will see that, and it will be at our normal date and time, so there is no issues. Then you have your Unit 4, your Wiley Plus labs, the preliminary instructions, so your preliminary lab. And then once you go through that, you will then have your main lab as well. And once you get access to that, then you will hit the end of our unit where hopefully by the time you get to the end, you'll know how to price goods and services. So I hope you enjoy this learning unit, and we are very close to the finish line.